So, we're going back to stereotyping now, huh? Hello, everyone. I am in the middle of the live stream. I'm Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate. Harvey, I really am tired of these articles. Getting tired of seeing these little. This isn't anything new. This isn't anything fresh or original. Which article are we talking about? Idris Elba's Luther isn't black enough to be real, according to BBC's diversity chief. Oh, it's the diversity chief we have to go after, and not the article writer. I thought it was an article writer. That's a shame on me for not reading the article first. Fine, a 20-year-old diversity chief then, right? Prompting backlash over racial stereotypes. How do you be black? How is that a trait or a personality? I mean, do they all think the same? Do they all act the same? Are they all the same person? I don't know what these people even think. What is not black enough? Explain that to me, because when I was a kid, I would see all walks of life, all classes of life of people. I could watch everything from Good Times to The Cosby Show to The Jeffersons, and I never assumed one skin shade felt the same way as an entire shade. You didn't have that. You didn't have that. You saw some poor people, and this family happened to be a poor black family on Good Times. Or you'd watch What's Happening, and then you see the Cosbys, and they were very, very affluent. They were doctor-lawyer combo deal, and they were well educated. They were people. That's the whole point. These are people.
I just see people.
These are people.
And I just play people.
And the fact that we're only still having this. Speaking of the Cosby Show, this is not new. This isn't new. 1980 crapping 4. I was 5 years old when this article came out. Is the Cosby Show black or white? If you go in and read this article, I read through this one before I started. The problem that some people had was that the networks and the journalists, not the viewing audience, some of the network people said that, hey, white people are going to have a problem with seeing, black people not a stereotype, I suppose. He was baffled by a reviewer in the Village Voice. Oh, this is just the press. Again, this goes back to saying these journalists and these media people and the entertainment people themselves are far more racist than your average viewing audience member. The Huxtables are not black in anything but other than their skin color. So we've been having these debates and discussions on what it is. And I thought we were kind of being aware of these things by stating that going with a racial stereotype isn't quite the right thing to do, is it? And this is why I'm so baffled by what their problem is here. He's not authentic enough, according to BBC's diversity chief. He doesn't have any black friends. Why would I assume that he... So the BBC diversity chief says that you need to... Is that what I'm hearing? Is that where we're at now? We're pro-segregation, according to these people again. They're just back to segregation again, and I'm tired of this. I'm tired. Why do we have to regress? What does that say to every person that I see and I know and am related to, and every person that you see in the world who have blended? But the fact that you're still focusing on this stuff. So what? He's supposed to... What's he supposed to do? What's he supposed to do? The diversity chief, Miranda Whalen, says, it's just a white Karen, says Luther, the broadcaster's hit crime series starring Idris Elba, isn't authentic when it comes to storytelling surrounding its black lead. He doesn't have any black friends, doesn't eat Caribbean food, and it just doesn't feel authentic. Is that a new thing? Is that a thing only like British black people eat Caribbean food? Because I just kind of assumed British people being an island that is made up of very many different ethnicities. You know, every time I watch anything from the UK, everybody's eating curry. Maybe he doesn't like Caribbean food. I don't like German food, and I'm mostly German. I prefer Italian or Mexican or pretty much anything. I don't like a lot of German food because it's a lot of cabbage and a lot of sausage and it's very heavy. But no. Why does he have to eat Caribbean food? So you're a racist stereotyping that all black people in the UK do a certain thing. So Luther wasn't diverse because he wasn't a stereotype, according to this person here. However, fans on Twitter are calling out Wayland's statement. Yeah. Miranda Wayland says Idris Elba's character Luther isn't black enough to be real because he doesn't have black fans or eat Caribbean food. Just because Luther likes pie and mash instead of jerk chicken doesn't make him any less black. Pie and mash. So that's mashed potatoes, isn't it? That's mashed potatoes. And the BBC wasted 100. Oh, wow. I'm reading this wrong. I saw that as 12 million. No, 112 million to support these fucking racist ass people who go around thinking that all black people think and act and need to eat the same food. Why? Is it that's what I keep saying. That's what I keep saying when every time they want to do an LGBTQ thing or a woman thing. And I'm like, dude, do you think everybody is the same stereotype? Every woman thinks and feels the same way? The fact that we're moving backwards instead of forwards and stereotyping even further. Like, these people should be fired for that racist stereotype. They should be held to the same standards that they want, and they should be canceled themselves because they clearly condone it. Not that I do. The people who go around, oh, well, you're just a racist and you need to be canceled because you said something that hurt my feelings. Well, you said something that offended the entire... And I don't even want to call it a black community because to call a community that, I mean, I don't even want to call it a black community because I'm offended by this because I don't think all people of a certain thing think a certain way. Yeah, screw this article, screw their diversity chief. Whoever their diversity chief is needs to be fired, that is all. Or at least disciplined and maybe re-educated. And I can't say that either, or else they'll get me. Because it's comedy, parody, satire. I don't actually believe that. I'm just saying it because we're mad and we're ranting. And then somebody's going to take it out of context and then blacklist me for some other damn thing. And then they'll get mad and say, oh, you can't say blacklist. It's racist. And they'll be like, well, you turned into a fucking snowflake all of a sudden. Since when do you actually care what somebody else says? Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
I just wanted to be a person. And that was a big platform to play a person.